sickle-shaped red cells are seen in sickle cell anemia is due to the option A. Deoxygenation of blood, option B. Presence of HBS, option C. Polymerization of HBS, option D. All of the above. And the answer is option D. All of the above. ESR is decreased in the following conditions except option A. Iron deficiency anemia, option B. Rheumatoid arthritis, option C. Sickle cell anemia, option D. Hereditary spherocytosis. And the answer is option B. Rheumatoid arthritis. Thrombocytes are formed from option A. Normoblast, option B. Megakaryocyte, option C. Megaloblast, option D. Reticulocyte. And the answer is option B. Megakaryocyte. Vitamin involved in blood coagulation is option A. Vitamin B12, option B. Vitamin K, option C. Vitamin D, option D. Vitamin C. And the answer is option B. Vitamin K. All of the following are N-nucleated blood cells except option A. Reticulocytes, option B. RBC, option C. Thrombocytes, option D. Leukocytes. And the answer is option D. Leukocytes. Haynes bodies are demonstrated by option A. Leishman staining, option B. Methyl violet staining, option C. Brilliant crescent blue staining, option D. Giemsa staining. And the answer is option B. Methyl violet staining. Iron is transported in plasma by option A. Haptoglobin, option B. Transferrin, option C. Albumin, option D. Globulin. And the answer is option B. Transferrin. Hypochromic microcytic erythrocytes are seen in all of the following conditions except option A. Alpha thalassemia, option B. Sickle cell anemia, option C. Iron deficiency anemia, option D. Sideroblastic anemia. And the answer is option B. Sickle cell anemia. Reticulocytosis is seen in the following conditions except option A. Acute blood loss, option B. Iron deficiency anemia treated with iron, option C. Aplastic anemia, option D. Hemolytic anemia. And the answer is option C. Aplastic anemia. Heparin is not used as a routine anticoagulant because it is option A. Natural anticoagulant, option B. Costly, option C. Antithrombin, option D. Gives blue background in stained smear. And the answer is option D. Gives blue background in stained smear. Normal or increased bone marrow iron stores are found in all of the following conditions except option A. Anemia due to lead intoxication, option B. Sideroblastic anemia, option C. Iron deficiency anemia, option D. Anemia associated with chronic infections. And the answer is option C. Iron deficiency anemia. When activated, each of the following coagulation factors act as serine protease except factor option A. Factor 2, option B. Factor 7, option C. Factor 8, option D. Factor 9. And the answer is option C. Factor 8. When activated, each of the following coagulation factors act as serine protease except factor option A. Factor 2, option B. Factor 7, option C. Factor 8, option D. Factor 9. And the answer is option C. Factor 8. Deficiency of which of the following factors will prolong the PTT and result in a bleeding disorder? Option A. High molecular weight kininogen, option B. Prekallikrein, option C. Factor 11, option D. Factor 7. And the answer is option C. Factor 11. Vitamin K is required for synthesis of following coagulation factors except option A 2, option B 10, option C 7, option D 5. And the answer is option D 5. Which of the following test is most helpful in establishing the diagnosis of a case of hypochromic microcytic anemia with a family history of beta thalassemia? Option A, serum iron and iron binding capacity. Option B, bone marrow iron staining. Option C, HB electrophoresis. Option D, Haynes body preparation. And the answer is option C, hemoglobin electrophoresis.